All right, so here we are in the project. Just thought you might want to see how some of this was put together. So again, the original goal was to just kind of put in what fit the song, but I wasn't sure, so I was just gonna put everything down, and then I could just subtract it if it didn't fit the song. But the problem was is I ended up liking everything. So I pretty much kept everything. So if it didn't suit the song, then I mean everything suited the song, but some things I just ended up kind of burying a little bit more in the mix, and some things are a little bit more prominent. So here is the song, as you've probably heard already. Today. There's nothing left for me here, no one. But I figured you might want to hear how it ended up getting layered. So it's like you can hear just some, like, here's the acoustic that we started off with, for example. And speaking of that part, I really liked the strumming pattern that you played in that part. So I added this electric piano track just to emphasize that. So there's that. We have your vocals soloed here. They say that the winds always blow. I'll got all the vocals soloed here. So I might change my mind and just drive down to old Mexico. And then the one quick vocal that I did, which is right here, I'll solo that. I'll find in your favorite chair. And God knows I love you, but one-sided love I can't bear. I've got friends. And then we have the nylon string guitar here, these parts. And then another part over here. And this first one. So that was fun. We have the main, the strum with the, I just felt it had like a cool surfer vibe. So I put some electric guitar with just a tiny bit of distortion, like they call it edge of breakup, just a little bit of distortion, and a, what do you call it? Like vibrato effect, just to give it that kind of twang. So. And so that's that part. You can hear it in the mix. That's where I'll go. But I might change my mind and just. And then what else we got? We have the pedal steel in a bunch of little sections here. I mainly wanted the pedal steel to fill in all the spots where there's nothing going on. So those are all just a bunch of samples strung together in the keys that they needed to be in. And then we have two more electric guitars clean, just playing along here. Just basically matching you. And then what else? We have the drums. I can solo those here so you can hear the drums. As far as the drums, since this song is basically just 4 choruses, I wanted to build it up slowly using the drums. So if you'll notice the drums, real simple in the first verse, just one like boom, tap, boom. Pay attention to the kick drums throughout the whole thing, because it's like I said, it starts off slowly, boom, tap, boom. So. And in the second verse, you'll notice a slight variation, and it just increases. The kick drum just increases. Boom, ba-ta, boom, ba-ta. Just added a kick drum. Then the third one, I add another kick drum. Boom-ta, boom, boom. And then, of course, the fourth one is kind of the crescendo of the song. So I added... we switched from the gok, whatever it's called, like the rim shot. We switched to an actual snare, and then kind of go to like a rumba beat with the toms, and then we switched to the ride. So I feel it does a good job of kind of psychologically in the background, it kind of slowly builds up. God knows I love you. Then of course we have Dave's bass here. One side. He did a great job on the bass. And then as far as all this that you're seeing here, these are just all the tracks with all the effects that I used to kind of shape them a little bit, like EQs, just a little bit EQ. We have, what else? We have a lot of compressors going on here. So let's see, on the vocals, for example, we have a virtual mic, kind of simulating this style of mic, a little bit of EQ. Then we have 2 compressors on this one. Compressors just kind of level out the sound. God knows I love you. One side second compressor. Love I can't bear. And then I have this noise reduction pedal that just got rid of some of like the little bit of hiss and rumble from, like sounds coming from the room. And then this little soften plugin kind of just takes some of the S's away a little bit. God knows I love you. One side of love I can't bear. Basically, that just helps tame some of the S's and the harshness, consonants and stuff like that. It just does it real subtly so that it doesn't kind of hurt ears in the mix. T's and S's and stuff like that. I got other programs here, like this fancy EQ on my main bus over here. Got fancy compressor over here. And that's pretty much it. I just wanted to go through and show you what all was going on with everything, with the tracks. So, yeah, that's it.